If you want to live your best life, you got to do me a huge favor. You got to watch them choices you make. People make bad choices, and they wake up and make another bad choice. They make another bad choice. Now they got a habit of bad choices, right? And they like, how do I get here? Choices. You trying to get to certain places, but you ain't making the choices that's going to get you there. You all in your feelings.
All the average people in the world are going to think you're crazy. They're going to call you a psycho and not understand why you're working so hard. They won't get it, and they don't have to get it. The only one who needs to know why you're putting in this work is you. Let them talk, let them wonder, let them doubt. You're not here to make sense to them. You're here to make miracles for yourself.
And in order to do big things in this world and make breakthroughs, you don't need $1 million. You don't need the right connections. You don't need someone to come and hand it to you. All you need is to truly believe in yourself. Believe in your abilities. Believe in your ideas. And don't doubt yourself. Because when you can wholeheartedly commit and believe in something so strong, others will believe it too. And before you know it, you create a shift in this world. And you can make this thing you once saw as a dream into your reality.
I need you to create a belief inside of yourself that won't be denied. A belief that says, I will find a way. And if I can't find one, I'll make one. I will not be stopped.
Sometimes in life, you have to hit back. Allow your pain to push you to greatness. I've been broken so much. I've been defeated so much. I've been disappointed so much in my life.
The only thing that separates the winners from everybody else is the mentality of a winner. When everything is against them, they learn to pull out more of themselves and muster themselves up to believe they can get through whatever the f is in front of them. They know that this too shall pass, that the pain is temporary, but the pride and victory of getting through it lasts forever.
If you want to make it to the top of your field, top of your class, top of your industry, then there's going to be sharp ridges that must be stepped over. There's going to be times you get stressed and things you get depressed over. But let me tell you something. Struggle and criticisms are prerequisites for greatness. That is the law of this universe, and no one escapes it because pain is life. But you can choose what type, either the pain on the road to success or the pain of being haunted with regret.
You've got to focus on you. There's going to be so much noise from the outside world trying to steal your focus, trying to tell you you're not good enough. There's going to be haters all the time on what you're trying to accomplish in your life.
You've got to learn how to become resourceful. You've got to learn how to become creative. There's a way that you can begin to handle this. There's a way out here somewhere. There's a solution. Where there's a will, there's a way for me to begin to create a way out of no way.
There are two ways to be successful. And I don't subscribe to the first one. That's just natural talent. And I just don't believe people who are naturally talented are better than me. I believe effort, and you've heard me say it. Your mama might come from privilege. Your daddy might come from privilege. Your daddy might own a company. You might have a father that can give you everything your little heart desires, but you will not outwork me. Why? Because I realize that the bigger the dream, the more effort you're gonna have to put in.
You gotta shut them up with your results. The best way to silence them is through activity, through success.
The difference between the weak and the strong is that when the strong have no more left, they fight the weak. When they have no more left, they quit, they give up, and there's nothing weak about you.
It's supposed to be hard, man. It's supposed to be grimy. It's supposed to be gritty. It's supposed to be horrible. It's supposed to be really ugly. I'm supposed to be battered. I'm supposed to be bruised. I'm supposed to be beaten. Your mind has to touch hardship. It's how you start to create the calloused mind. This is how I'm going to grow.
You have to resolve yourselves today that you're going to win, that you're going to dominate, that you're not average and ordinary. There has to become a point where you make a decision. We're going to dominate. We're here to win. We are not here to play. And that takes some intestinal fortitude. It takes a decision. I'm where I'm at because I just flat decided at some point I get to choose who I am. The world doesn't tell me who I am. And in every family, there's the one that eventually shows up in a family. They rise up and changes the whole family forever. I'm the damn one. And in your family, you could be the one.
Because in reality, you probably won't. When all hell breaks loose in your life, you probably won't know what to do or where to go. And that's okay. But I need you to hold on to faith. Faith that things will get better for you.
But every time you hit a low place and things go wrong, all those discouraging voices in your mind come back again, don't they? You start saying to yourself, I'm a mess up, I'm a failure, I'd be better off not being here. And we just keep feeding ourselves this toxic thinking.
You have never changed your belief about yourself. And you will never completely be healed or whole until you change the voice you hear inside of your own head.
Those experiences are what shape you and form you into the person you need to be in order to go to higher levels. They will make you better.
Don't run from the chaos. Stand still and let the chaos run from you.
Stop trying to do everything the short way. Stop trying to figure out the easy way, because it ain't gonna happen. In order to get the life of convenience, you gotta have a very uncomfortable life.
When you can focus solely on you, you stop giving a fuck about what others think. You activate your fuck it button. And this is what you gotta do if you wanna be successful. Because the world doesn't give a fuck about your dreams. It's gonna beat you down and take it all away from you if you let it. So you gotta decide that you're gonna stand up for yourself, and you have to grind every fucking day.
I'm talking about concrete commitment. I'm talking about the commitment that says, I am going to stay true to what I said I would do long after the mood that I've set it in has left. Because I think we all know in this room, character is not something that we inherit. Character is something we gotta wake up every single day. We gotta fight and we gotta build it.
You go after and you give it all you have. If you lose, at least you tried, man. I failed. It's 10 times more of a man than someone said, what if? Because what if never went to the arena.
And years from now, when they look at their own life and compare it to yours, they'll look like in comparison to you. Because you will be miles ahead of them.
You will break that thing that's coming up against you. I will not be defeated because I know what my desires are and I know what I deserve.
Take the initiative, learn something new, and just make up your mind and expect things to get better for you.